in order to achieve the greater things in life or the things that you desire, and that means anything really, any achievement, you must match its frequency. And I'm going to show you some incredible ways to actually raise your frequency because the better things are in higher vibrations. So, welcome to Unlimited You. My name is Nondas, and I truly help people around the world discover their true powers. All right. So, how do you raise your frequency and why do you want to raise your frequency? Well, it's actually very, very simple. You want to raise your frequency because the better things are there, just like I mentioned earlier. So, not only the better things are there, but also it is much better for you individually, for your physical body as we speak, quote unquote. That will benefit greatly as well. But your natural state, meaning who you really are, is always in higher frequencies. This is why when you try to communicate with beings or people that have passed, you generally can't. You got to match their frequency. This is why you can't see them either, because their frequency is vibrating so high that you can't see them. They become invisible. They haven't gone anywhere. They're around. Their their dimension exists right around us, even though to them it looks different. So, that's a story for a different topic, but let's get back into the vibration. For you to raise your frequency, your vibration, you need to connect with love, appreciation, gratitude. Generally speaking, you want the higher forms of feelings, of emotions. Why? Because feelings and emotions are directly how you put out the energy or the vibration to the universe, right? It's a complete signature, let's put it like that. That is what the universe is picking up from you. It's picking up the frequency that you are exuding, okay? So, how do you connect with those frequencies? Doesn't matter what frequency. You don't have to jump right away to love or gratitude, but I'm sure you can find things that you appreciate right now, right? Anything. Look around you. What is it right now that you appreciate? I'm sure you can find a lot of stuff, actually. At the same time, what is it in the present moment that you are grateful for? Maybe you can go right in front of the mirror and just look at yourself and be grateful for having your health today, or being grateful that you woke up today. You know, you made it. A whole bunch of other people didn't make it today. Think about that. That alone is gratitude towards the universe. Maybe your gratitude, goes towards you not struggling financially. Be grateful for it. And the opposite, even let's say right at the present moment you're having a hard time, be grateful for it as well. And I'll tell you why. Because when you are grateful, even for the hardships in your life, what you are showing to the universe is, yeah, why? I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I'm expanding. I'm growing. But that's going to change because the minute you are grateful for it, guess what? Your frequency and vibration just rose. And you are not going to be stuck in that for much longer. Now, look around and look at things that you enjoy. Literally. So, when you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking of all the problems that you have, or the negative news on the TV, or the radio, or wherever you might be hearing it, these days it's on our phones too. It doesn't matter what is happening around you, you only focus on what makes you happy. You focus on what brings you joy. If you can't see anything around you directly that brings you joy, then you simply find a spot, from your past that made you happy. What is it that in your past you were grateful for, or you were happy about, or you had joy? When you go back to that moment, just by you thinking about that past scenario, what happens? Your frequency raises right here in the present moment. Because again, past, future, present, they're all tied together into the now. So by thinking into the past, quote unquote, you're, raising your frequency and vibration in the present moment. You see, the universe doesn't care how you get there. It just reads and picks up on frequency and vibration. And this is what you're doing. You are exuding that frequency. You are exuding that vibration. You are exuding joy, happiness. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to match that frequency for you. Now, if you can't directly, go back and think about what made you happy, I am sure that if you go outside right at the moment and you look around you, you're going to find things that make you happy. Maybe you can look across the street and you might see some birds there singing, chirping. Doesn't that bring you joy? Listen to their song, to their singing, their chirping. Actually, their chirping is at a frequency that is already high and is already beneficial just by listening to them chirp. Did you know that? Maybe all of a sudden it started raining in your area and you haven't seen rain in a while. Be grateful for it. Be happy for it, for you being in that moment. Maybe somebody's walking by and did something good, a good gesture to somebody else, or maybe they were walking by, they said good morning to you if you're sitting outside in your deck. Aren't you happy about that? Show a little bit of gratitude, a little bit of appreciation. You see, the key is it doesn't matter how you get there. The only thing that matters is you getting there, meaning your frequency, vibration. Just let it rise. How it rises, it's irrelevant. Feel love, feel joy, feel gratitude, feel appreciation. Appreciate the fact that, you're looking at yourself and you can walk around, be healthy. If some of you are not feeling it because maybe you have something, some ailments or whatever the case might be, I'm sure you're going to find something else that you can be appreciative of, right? So that is the mindset. All right, until next time, love and light to all. No matter what you do, be the greatest you, always shine bright. And of course, memberships, and hit us up. Why not? All right, take care. Love you all. Bye for now.